Hey guys, Kevin here, and I wanted to share something with y'all about my 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Let me turn the camera around. This is my Jeep. Okay, don't mind the mess inside, but I suddenly experienced a situation where I could get warm air on the passenger side, but not on the driver's side, which means you couldn't use the defrost. You could still change directions of where your air was coming out. You know, like if you want defrost, you hit the button for the defrost and it comes out up at the top on the passenger side like it's supposed to, but it would not get warm even when I turned the dial all the way over. So looking online, everybody said, hey, that's your blend door actuator. You need to replace it on your driver's side. Your blend door actuator is right up under here, and it is a pain to change. You have to take the bottom off your kick plates and all that. You have to disconnect all your switches and everything, and it's a real pain in the rear end to change out. And I changed mine out because everything I saw said, well, your problem is your blend door actuator. The gear on it's broken. So I took it out and replaced it, but there was nothing wrong with the other one. And then when I put everything back together, before I put everything underneath, what was going on is that I could see the actuator moving. So the new actuator was moving, because that's what happens. That's the blend door actuator supposedly changes where it's coming out, whether it's coming out from your vents, underneath, up top. But even after changing, I still wasn't getting warm air. My wife happened to be looking up some stuff, and she stumbled across the forum. And what it said is you unhook your battery, and I'm going to show you where the battery is located on this 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm going too far. Got the doors locked. It's up underneath the passenger side seat. Okay, so you disconnect your negative battery cable. For the forum said 2 minutes. I went ahead and did 15. And then what you do is you get in and you set all your dials to right in the middle between hot and cold, both of them. Okay, you turn your system completely off by taking this all the way over to the left to the 0, and then you wait for 15 minutes, and then you hook your battery back up. You start the vehicle, wait about a minute, and then you turn your system on. And what that does is it actually recalibrates your system, your climate control module in here. I did that, and it was a success. I've got warm air coming out on the driver's side once again. So I just want to put that out there. I'm hoping somebody that's having the same problem will stumble across this. I definitely recommend trying this first if you have that same issue before replacing that blend door actuator. Definitely recommend that, because changing that blend door actuator is not fun at all. Okay, it ended up taking me like over 4 hours. I had to go run out and get some things to make it easier, so that just added to the time. It was just a pain. I don't ever want to have to do that again, but I'm sure we'll have to, because eventually those plastic gears are going to break. The teeth are going to break off. So again, this is a 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It happens to be the limited edition. There's no airbag underneath the dashboard right here, so that made it a little easier. One less thing that you have to, one less connector you have to unhook. So if you are having a situation where you are not getting warm air on either side, it doesn't matter if it's on the passenger side or the driver's side, but you can still change the airflow on where it's coming out, whether it's coming out of the vents, whether it's coming out of the floor, or whether it's coming out of top for your windshield. If that still works, but you're not getting hot air, do what I just did first before changing your blend door actuator. I did it, and I'm telling you, it worked. I got warm air coming out of both sides now, so I'm ready for the cold season for the Jeep. So that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to share with you. I thought it was a very, very cool thing. And you may be asking, why on earth would you have to recalibrate your climate control? Well, you got to remember that on all these newer vehicles, just about everything in the car goes through the computer, and that way that when your shop mechanics hook up their very expensive scanner tools, they can check out even the blend door actuators if they're receiving a signal to operate and everything. So that's why. But so yeah, sometimes they lose their calibration apparently, although I think it's from what I understood, it's fairly rare, but it can happen, obviously, because it happened to me. So I hope this video actually helps somebody. I really do. And if it does, if you stumble across my little YouTube video on this and it does help you, please let me know, because I want to know how many other people are running into the same problem. Thanks, and good luck, guys.